Welcome to the first Blogginly Challenged, the only blog about Mechanically Challenged. I'm here with Noah, Jane, and Alicia from Team 7483 Mechanically Challenged out of Viola, Arkansas. Guys, let's go ahead and just break into what we're doing. We have moved into a new facility. We have what we call the rec room. It's broken into actually two rooms. It's the yard, which is where we're broadcasting from right now, and we have the actual shop itself, which is where all the magic happens. Guys, why don't y'all talk about it a little bit? Tell us about how y'all feel about moving into this new facility.
I personally like that we have our own space to build robots and also test out the robots that we make. All in two rooms.
Yes, that is a vast improvement for us. We were in like one little corner of Miss Cooper's lab, and it was very gracious of them to give us these two rooms. It really helps us out because we didn't have a place to test. I mean, we did. We tested in the lab and destroyed things, like knocking out ceiling tiles and whatnot. Alicia, what is your opinion of the whole situation?
I think it's a good opportunity for us because, like Noah said, there's more space, but also we don't have to share space at all or have to worry with our stuff getting messed with since we had to share the lab.
Exactly. I mean, it really helps us out because we would come in and find tools moved and things all messed with, and Miss Cooper, she couldn't really do labs a lot of times, especially during build season, where we would just grow outside our little corner into the rest of our lab.
Yeah.
So it should help out a lot with that. We're going to go ahead and get into the news for the team. We'll start with Alicia. Why don't you give us an update on the bus admin?
So our team just had our annual 80s car wash where we earned $459.
That was a hard $450, I've got to say. For those that you don't know, we had the car wash in Salem, Arkansas on the square, and we literally had cars lined up just nonstop. Luckily we were at a place that we had infinite water and we had power, so we had pressure washers, so that helped out a lot. But it didn't take away from the amount of sweat and heat that we had to go through to.
Oh yeah, it was hot that day.
It was hot that day. And what else have you got?
Their next upcoming fundraiser is at Viola High School's annual Fall Festival, where they will be doing concessions, laser tag, and hosting an opportunity for people to try to drive the robot.
Yeah, that ought to be pretty interesting. It's going to be kind of a community outreach for us. We're going to have a robot out there. We're going to have a 3-shot challenge to see if they can make 3 shots. If so, I think that we've got some little trinkets that we've got designed that we're going to be giving out as prizes. The laser tag, for those not in the know, we're going to have 7-on-7 conquer the base. We've got this laser tag set that's got 2 cubes, and you try to conquer the base. It's $1 per play per person. So if you're in our area, come out. It's going to be, what day is that on? That's a week from today?
Yes, the 27th.
27th. So 27th, it's going to be 5:30 to 7:30. So if you're in our area, come check it out. Come hang out. Concessions-wise, we're going to have pulled pork sandwiches. We're going to have barbecue. We're going to have all kinds of potatoes, the works. If you like barbecue, come check it out. I am a smoking fiend. Noah, why don't you give us an update about our design team?
Most of our members have finished up our summer on-shape classes. As part of the design team has taken the task of designing a brand new coat while the other members are still designing in Shockbot.
Right. So let's talk about that for a minute. The cart that Noah's talking about, every FRC team worth their salt knows about the cart situations and how important it is to be able to have an agile cart to get the robot on and off the field. We have had let's say, a farmer's utilitarian approach to our cart. It's angle ironed, pig welded, and it's straight-ish. It kind of drives in a straight line most times. So the goal is that our team is going back, they're redesigning it. They're going to add height for the robot to sit on to make it easier to work on the robot in the pit. It'll also give us extra storage for our bumpers and spare batteries and tools and whatnot. So we have a couple of our design team. Our team leader, John Martin, is working on that, as well as, is that you, Noah? Noah, you're on the cart team, correct?
Yes, if I remember correctly, I am on the cart team.
You're on the cart team. And then the other project that Noah's speaking of, we were approached by some outside sources for our district, a couple of, let's say, super fans that are interested in sponsoring us to build a robot that can shoot basketballs at halftime and between basketball games. So our design team, consisting of Noah's sister Joey, we have Lauren, and I think that's being headed by Mr. T, right?
Yeah.
He's the lead on that. They are working on the design and fabrication, or not the fabrication, but the design and CAD of the ShotBot project. So we're hoping that once we get through Ozark Mountain Brawl, we'll be able to pivot to that and give that some love. Finally, in the news of Mechanically Challenged, we want to talk about the development team. Our development team is new again this year. We always pull in new students whenever they join the team. We give them the opportunity to join the development team and learn a little bit about coding. That is my expertise. I program for a living, so that's kind of my cup of tea. This year we've added 3 students, I believe. We've added 2 7th graders and a 9th grader to our coding team. We've also implemented a change that everybody on our drive team now at least has to have taken the Java course that I offer. And the reason why is you want everybody on your drive team to be fluent, to be able to, at the very least, be able to understand and handle the logistics of the robot code. They may not be able to answer all the really hard questions, but it shouldn't be just one person, especially if that one person gets sick, then we're in trouble. So the goal here is to get everybody that's on the drive team involved and at least knowledgeable. So that's what we've got for the news this week. Thank y'all for coming, and when we come back, we're going to have our student spotlights for the week.
And we're back with Cheer About Newbies, also Students of the Month, Darkness and Eli. Darkness, how about you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Darkness, aka Drake. I lived here in Viola my whole entire life. I also went to this school for my whole entire life. How about you tell us a little bit about yourself, Eli?
Hi, I'm Eli. I've lived in this area for 6 years, and I have been going to Viola for 4. My brother's a robotics member too.
So, Jake, what made you decide to join robotics?
I decided to join robotics because I like to be creative, I like building stuff, and I do like computer science.
And why did you join robotics, Eli?
Because I like building and I like creating stuff.
Okay. What has been your favorite experience so far, Drake?
My favorite experience so far is making all the friends along this way.
How about you, Eli?
My favorite experience has been meeting new people and building a robot.
So Drake, what are you looking forward to the most?
I am looking forward to one day go to space.
Okay. Eli, what are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to going to finals and winning the competitions.
Okay. So Drake, what's your favorite thing that you've learned so far?
My favorite thing I've learned so far is coding.
Eli, what about you? What's your favorite thing that you've learned so far?
My favorite thing that I've learned so far is drilling, and that we can all count on each other.
And we have one last question for you, Chu, which is a random question, but still a good one. What are your guys' favorite Pokemon?
My favorite Pokemon is the Aura Pokemon, Lucario.
My favorite Pokemon is Pikachu.
And thank you guys for coming on to the show tonight, and we will be back to close up.
And we're back. That was a great interview you guys did with the two newbies, Darkness and Eli. I think that they've done a great job plugging into the team and making themselves useful for us. The last order of business that we have for tonight is the Coach's Corner, and I wanted to talk about the elephant in the room, Ozark Mountain Brawl. This is a tournament that, for you at home that may not know, for us is a big deal. It takes place every fall. It's in Searcy, Arkansas at the Breakaway facility at Harding Academy. And dollar for dollar, it's one of the best bang for your bucks that as a robotics team you can take part in. It's hard hitting, it's exciting, and it's very fast paced. And it's a great jump start to our year to get kids and to get students and team members motivated and excited about robotics again after taking the summer off. So to that vein, we've been working on quite a few things. Elisa tonight, she was working on training the newbies on scouting and explaining the actual competition. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that tonight?
Since the new people don't have any experience with scouting or the game, I explained to them how the game works and how the point system works, and let them try scouting on their own just to see if it was something that they seemed to enjoy.
Awesome. And did they seem to take to it well?
Some of them did, most of them did, but some of them didn't really want to participate.
Well, that's going to have to change pretty quick, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and so while you were doing that, we've continued working on our robots, plural. This is the first year that we are taking 2 robots to the Ozark Mountain Brawl. We're taking our main robot that we took the competition last year, Yeet, and we're taking our kit bot that's just named Kit. So Noah, why don't you tell us a little bit, give us an update on Yeet and where we're at with it.
On Yeet, today we just attached our shooting mechanism, and also our climb. And right now, while we were talking, and our teams are starting to wire the robots.
Yep, I think when we walked out of there, they were about 3/4 of the way done. So hopefully they'll be done by the time we finish up here.
Yep.
Alicia, why don't you tell us a little bit about KitBot?
KitBot has recently been wired, and currently the KitBot team is working on code and hopefully being able to drive and practice with the robot soon.
That's awesome. Speaking of the coding, this goes back to in our first segment when we were talking about the drive team needing to code. I believe Gracie and Aisha are taking lead on the code for this robot, and this is their first lead coding experience ever, right? I mean, up until this point, it's been mostly John who is the main driver for our Yeetbot. So that's exciting to be able to have another team with learning a new set of code and generating a whole new drive system. So that's great. I'm excited for this, and I'm excited about this team this year. Is there anything else that we've missed tonight? Anything that you guys want to talk about?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay. Well, I think that we will leave you at home here. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for sitting through our very rough and very first blog. We hope to see y'all weekly. And until then, this is Chad signing off along with Noah and Alicia. Y'all take care.